he cited the Talmud. But the Talmud, for example, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Kiddushin 41a says that it's forbidden for a man to marry off his daughter when she is a minor until she is well grown.
Here we go again. Jones is caught red-handed, misquoting yet another source. This time, it's the Talmud. He cited Kiddushin 41a to prove that the Jewish scholars prohibited minor marriage. But this is just another example of Christian apologists applying their anachronistic interpretations to ancient sources. Did Jones consider what the rabbis meant by minor girl? We know what the modern definition would be. A minor is anyone under the age of 18. But is that how the rabbis defined a child? No. Let's begin by looking at what Kiddushin 41a states. The reason for the prohibition of marrying off one's minor daughter was due to consent. A minor girl would not be able to consent to the marriage. The same reasoning was actually given by the scholars of Islam. Imam al-Nawawi cited Imam Shafi'i to show that it was encouraged for fathers and grandfathers not to marry off their daughters until they were mature and could consent to the marriage. Other scholars like Ibn Shubruma were even more emphatic. He stated that it was not permissible to marry off one's daughter until she reached puberty and could give permission. Back to Kiddushin 41a. Notice the Talmud states that a man may marry off his daughter when she is a young woman. This corresponds to the Hebrew word na'ara. Now, the question is, did the Jewish sages assign a particular age to the stage of young womanhood? Yes, they did. In Nida 47a, it states that the sages divided development in females into 3 stages: minority, young womanhood, and grown womanhood, comparing these stages metaphorically to an unripe fig, a ripening fig, and a ripe fig, respectively. Notice that young womanhood was considered to have begun when a girl was 12 years and 1 day old. So, when the rabbis said it was prohibited to betroth a minor girl, they meant someone under the age of 12. At or above age 12 was fine. By the modern definition, that would still be child marriage. And by the way, the specific age of 12 for the age of majority, or young womanhood, was just one opinion. As stated in Barakat 24a, there were different views as to when this stage began, ranging from as low as 3 years and 1 day to as high as age 11. But notice how only one view was based on biblical evidence. Citing Ezekiel 16:7, one rabbinical view was that the age of majority is simply whenever puberty begins, i.e., the onset of puberty, not its completion.
وَقُلْ جَاءَ الْحَقُّ وَزَهَقَ الْبَاطِلُ إِنَّ الْبَاطِلَ كَانَ زَهُوقًا